One of the neat things about vision is that it opens up a bigger reality to you. And to do that, we actually get to play with some of the construct of really what is real. And in this particular session, we're actually going to play with the space-time continuum. We're going to be doing a little bit of time travel, and we'll do it two different ways. And I'll leave you with a choice of how you wish to do it. We can either travel forward in time, or we can travel forward in time to travel back in time. And so I will explain both of those to you in just a moment. But why would you want to do this? What's the advantage of it? Well, the advantage of it is that no matter where you're at right now, you are in the thick of something. You are facing something. There's something that seems more real and more present to you right now at this phase in life than it really is. And the easiest way for you to actually take a look at that and see it is to look back at yourself, let's just say 10 or 20 years ago. Can you remember? I want to just take a quick thought. We're not going to really do this, but imagine you could actually tell that person something. And you could offer that person a perspective. And that person, of course, being the younger version of you. And that perspective, I don't know, I would imagine it could provide some wisdom. It could provide some help. A lot of people will ask, well, if you could tell your younger self something, what would you tell them? We're going to change that a little bit. And we are going to actually, we're either going to be talking to our future self or from our future self. Recently, I saw a video that was put out by Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, and it was "Hello, future me in 5 years." And what he told himself was, "Hello, future me in 5 years. By the time you're seeing this, you better have 1 million subscribers." And so he put together this video that he was writing to himself or speaking to himself of how he imagined life would be, how it is now, and what he wanted it to look like in the future. And he scheduled the video to release on a future date, 5 years from today. And so I'm going to ask you to consider that as a part of this exercise. What would you tell your future self? What would you hope your future self has done and has accomplished? And what would you hope life looks like in your future? I will link the Mr. Beast Hello Me in 5 years video to this, so you can actually take a look at it, and it might give you ideas. It might be a fun exercise for you. Here's an alternative version. I want you to imagine that you are, let's just say, I don't know, it's you in 5 or 10 years, right? We're not judging. We're not thinking about the way things are supposed to do, but we're actually looking at this as, let's just imagine you lived what was possible to you. Now imagine this 10-year older and wiser and smarter and more accomplished self is writing a letter to you, to present you. So this is option number 2. To write a letter to you from your future self. And yes, it's imagination. But who says imagination is all fake? If you think about it, even the word realize, it means to make something real. And nothing has been realized or made real except for that which was first conceptualized or thought of. So we're going to conceptualize. We're going to think of what it would be like to be the future you in 5 or 10 years from now. We're going to write a letter. You can go as long or as short as you want. And you're going to write it to your current you, present day you. And I want you to describe all of the achievements you're proud of and the challenges that you overcame and the relationships that were enriched in your life. the efforts that you're most proud of, the things that make you feel most fulfilled, and the things that you are the most grateful for. What lessons would you share with the self of today? When you're ready to write the letter, write it in present tense as if you are living the future right now. Take all the time you need. This as long or as short as you want it to be. And just let it fill you with possibility and pride and depth. And when you're done, read it back to yourself. This is a part of the vision that you would feel connected with. So those are your two options on this one. If you're choosing either one of those, reply back with which one you are choosing for this challenge.